Hello. What's going on, YouTubers? This is your boy, Lavelle Carter, and this is Demetrius Carter. Finally, part of the Carter brothers. Well, it's the Carter brothers all together anyway, doesn't matter. But he's been kind of MIA for a minute. His work schedule been crazy, so I finally got a chance to have him to do an episode or two with me. And hopefully we can get a lot more episodes out there for you. As of late, we just recently both purchased the Nintendo Switch. Awesome Nintendo software device. A lot of the sweet games has been coming out for it. Mario Party, Mario Kart, and the most anticipated game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Unfortunately, that's not coming out until December 7th, so it's going to still be a little bit of a wait. Thinking it'll be coming out in about 1 week. 1 week or whatnot. So, if you're all hardcore gamers and big fans of the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, I guarantee you it's definitely worth the wait. I don't like it when they rush games like that. Do whatever y'all can, take the time y'all need to make the game perfect, and hopefully everything be the way everybody been expecting the game to be from day one. So personally, I wanted to ask you, Demetrius, how everything been going for you?
Everything been going perfect. I've got done buying my Nintendo Switch. I wanted to give me one of the special edition ones. I probably wasn't into that Pokemon Go game, but I was thinking about probably getting the Eevee and Pikachu game, but I couldn't get it because that was way too expensive for my personal taste for a device. Because I ain't really into the Pokemon games as of late, so for me to get that would have been pointless. Even though all I really wanted was just like the Mario Kart and actually the Smash Bros. Ultimate for the time being.
Okay. Both of those games, to me, with the Pokemon Pikachu, what is that, the Pikachu Eevee game you said?
Mm-hmm.
What is that game really based about anyway?
Honestly, I haven't done no research on it. Honestly, all I know is that I think you start off with either Pikachu or Eevee, and it was like your starter Pokemons of choice, and then I think somebody probably said that they'd be going back to the red and blue era and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, using only the Pokemon from that generation. I don't know if they won't be using like all the Pokemon of all the generations and stuff.
Or those might be both the Pikachu and Eevee might just be the regular standard for the game as far as just competing, or just like an adventure style game.
Yeah, it's like an adventure style game, but when I was saying that, I was saying that they was only going to be like your starter Pokemon. You can only choose Pikachu or Eevee, and then after that, you go out in the world and you adventure around like you would do in Pokemon Red and Blue and stuff, and it'll be only those Pokemon of that generation, I believe.
Okay. But it's going to be back like the yellow special edition and stuff like that. They're kind of coming from that era, opposed to like the newer generation Pokemon. They're not going to really be having too much of the newer generation Pokemon really being a part of that particular game.
Yeah, they ain't going to be having a newer generation Pokemon. Like I said, I didn't do no research.
So it's like, so you say you didn't do no research, so it's like possibly they might be going right back to their roots for Pokemon or something like that?
Yeah, they ain't going to be having all the other Pokemon, which is where I kind of fell out due to the fact that I stopped playing Pokemon after Silver and Gold, after the second generation.
Same here.
I didn't go any further. It's too many Pokemon to remember, too many. I'm glad that they made more types, but still there's too many types and too many mismatches and stuff. I would lose every time. I couldn't do it.
And see, that's the thing with me. Like, I know, I'm going back like Nintendo 64 when they had Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. Those were the games right there. You know what I'm saying? Way before all these other extra Pokemon started coming out. So personally, I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever they bring out games that I feel like could go back in time. Cause I'm like, hey, I'm a '90s kid, so it's like I'm still like holding on to that. You know what I'm saying? This other stuff, like you said, it's too many Pokemon to remember now. So it's like, gotta get them all my ass. I'm like, I'm straight, But as far as the new Nintendo Switch, how you been feeling about it? How's it been treating you?
Oh, I love it. Only thing I can say is everything needs to have a email and access. That's the only thing that really tears me up inside. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean,
Okay. Do you feel like the new Mario Kart has really lived up to the standard as far as all the different Mario Karts that came before it? Do you feel like this one is like way better?
oh yeah, I do like this Mario Kart. The only thing I can honestly say that this Mario Kart does change is that, like I sort of said to you earlier when you were talking, was that the Rainbow Road. They see like they changed up the Rainbow Road. They made it much more smaller. I think this is the smallest Rainbow Road they have ever had. All the Mario Karts. I mean, like I'm even talking back down to the Super Nintendo.
Oh wow.
Super Mario Kart. They made this Rainbow Road much more smaller. I mean, it still have this craziness. It's still a little bit wacky, but when I say it have its wackiness, I mean I still feel that Super Mario Kart Rainbow Road was still maybe a little more difficult, especially when you're going at the higher speeds. You play on the higher levels, and it can get real crazy. Which is probably the same with this, because when I played it, I only played it at 50 cc's. I didn't play it at the maximum difficulty. If I did, which they did make a new maximum difficulty, instead of being 150, now I can go up to 200. And they still got the mirror, so the whole map will be like at top speed with the whole map being backwards.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, from what I can see, the Mario Kart seems like it's living up to its predecessors, but they did do some slight little tweaks to it, I guess, to kind of bring it up more to a lot more people's likings. Because I mean, I know when I did a little research with the Rainbow Road, I know a lot of people weren't a big fan of the Rainbow Road. I'm one of them, only because of how long the board is and how crazy it was, and how you could just so easily kind of fall off the map to a certain extent. So I just was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can get with this, you know. So I try to avoid the Rainbow Road whenever I could, but you know, you want to complete all those cups, you're gonna have to come past it once or twice. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's definitely a game that I know a lot of people could enjoy playing, and no matter how many maps on the board on the game that you might feel is difficult or anything, I mean, it's fun for everybody, you know what I'm saying, no matter what. So Mario Kart was one of those games that I feel would never lose its fun factor, and its replay value will always stay high. I mean, do you feel like the replay value in the game is very high?
Oh yeah, the replay value is definitely high. I mean, I can still find myself playing it even after I complete all the courses. I haven't completed them all yet, but when I do complete all the circuits, because instead of them having the standard 8 circuits, they actually got 12 circuits on there now.
Okay.
And also they have they did take from the Mario Kart from the 3DS, the Mario Kart 7. They did take from that with the being able to tweak and change the vehicle up. I do like that they kept that. You could be able to on Mario Kart 7, all you can do is ride a motorcycle. I mean, you can only drive cars.
Okay.
You know, they had, I think, maybe a vehicle or two, maybe that may seem like look like a motorcycle, but it wasn't. It was a car. But on here, they switched it up so that now you can be able to drive cars, motorcycles, and ATVs, if that's considered another type of vehicle. But at the same time, they still maintain the ability to switch up the cars in complete different fashion. And then it will also increase the replay value for me, was that the fact that you have to play and unlock the different car parts, tires, gliders, and stuff like that, so that the game will still have a reason to be played over and over again. And with them doing that, you could be able to make people who are like Toad and Mario, who are light characters, play like they're heavy characters, like they're Bowser and Donkey Kong.
Okay.
They can never be as heavy as them, but they can pretty much be, depending on the vehicle types of the two players that's playing, can make them be on an equal playing field.
Okay, so you can now you can tweak the characters as well as tweak the cars to a certain extent, huh?
No, just tweak the cars, not the characters.
Oh, okay. But the way you tweak the cars can make heavier characters seem like they're lighter and stuff?
Yeah, you can have a light character in a heavy vehicle. Yeah.
Got you. So, just to kind of break it down in a little bit more of layman's terms for a lot of people, just in case they're not picking up on it, I could pretty much drive around like Bowser in a lighter car, opposed to having him like in a heavy car where he would drive heavy.
Yeah, because I mean he's a big character, so you can drive him around in a lighter car and stuff like that. While if you got somebody who's riding around with Toad and he's driving around in like a heavier vehicle with the heavy tires and stuff like that,
He'll play like a heavy character.
yeah, but he'll probably still be able to still match with Bowser. You know, you don't have that old-fashioned feeling where when you bump into him, you go flying off somewhere because Bowser's too heavy for you to be bumping into him.
Yeah, because big characters in the Mario Kart franchise, I had noticed, has always been an issue where if they bump into you, they pretty much going to make you knock around and spin you around and stuff. But the fact they kind of changed it up a little bit where you can, no matter what size character you play with, you can still have that same effect based off of what vehicle you're driving. So that's actually a nice little extra that Nintendo threw in there.
Yeah, and I mean, that's another thing too. I noticed that they did not bring, like, and I mean, they definitely made a big roster. They had brought a whole bunch of characters in this Mario Kart, with them bringing Link and the Splatoon characters on there. But one thing and you can be able to drive and play as Lackey 2, the person that catches you whenever you fall off the map, which brought me to that other thing when you were talking about Rainbow Road. I don't know if it was because I was playing on 50cc's trying to complete that off, but as I can see from right now, Lackey 2 is on his job. Whenever you fall off the map, you don't be off for too long. He come over there, pick you up, put you back on the course real fast. Which, I guess them doing that, you really don't feel like you're being punished when you fall off the map or lose control of your vehicle.
It don't cause you to lose too much time on that track either, so you won't have to worry about losing your place too quick.
The only thing you lose is coins. But you basically don't lose no time.
Well, look, I guess, pay to play no matter what.
Yeah.
But that's what's up. You know, we're definitely going to talk a little bit more, but right now this episode is pretty much done. Thanks again, Demetrius Carter, for being here with the Carter brothers. Hopefully we can do more episodes because right now this is our thing and we're going to keep it going as much as possible. I want to thank the people out there that's been patient for Demetrius Carter to finally make his appearance. He's going to do what he can to try to tweak his work schedule, but we both some working stiffs, so you know it's kind of tough. We're going to keep this going and catch you next episode. Y'all take it easy. Bye-bye.